In this video we are going to talk about top 10 scary pets people actually own. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. A great deal of us have pets. Anyway, these pets take it to another level. In this article we share probably the greatest pets on the planet, and some could shock you, I'm certain. We as a whole realize that a few creatures can develop to enormous sizes, yet we are discussing your regular pet here. Not elephants or creatures you just get to find in the zoo. A portion of these creatures look startling in view of their gigantic size, while others have sharp teeth or teeth. In any case, these creatures are for the most part innocuous to people, as long as you don't get them unsuspecting. Look at 10 of the world's scariest pets and let us know in the remark segment which one astounded you the most. Number 10, affirmative. This devil-looking animal is a primate tracked down in Madagascar. Maybe because of their odd appearance, these delicate, innocuous creatures that weigh just 4 pounds are frequently killed in view of a neighborhood strange notion that they are harbingers of death. Yes, eyes have various surprising characteristics, including a long, hard, witch-like center finger that these tranquil, nighttime foragers used to pry bugs and grubs from tree trunks. The yes is likewise unafraid of people and will approach for a more intensive look. In spite of the fact that they share a request with such sizable animals as gorillas and orangutans, yes eyes are the biggest primates of the nighttime assortment. A typical grown-up develops to be around 3 feet in length and weigh around 5 pounds. Its tail alone can traverse an incredible feat, longer than its body. Other nighttime primates incorporate night monkeys, galagos, also known as shrubbery children, lorises, and tarsiers. Nighttime creatures frequently carry on with lone existences, and the yes affirmative is no special case. As indicated by the American Association for the Advancement of Science, AAAS, they go through their days dozing and evenings scavenging, seldom associating with different animals. Number 9, basking shark. Seeing this shark's completely open mouth overwhelming you could appear to be a plunging bad dream until you understand it's a lounging shark. Not at all like other savage types of sharks, lolling sharks are channel feeders. They favor the flavor of zooplankton and couldn't eat down on you assuming they needed to. The luxuriating shark is imperiled, so make certain to appreciate the magnificence of these rich monsters on the off chance that you experience one in the sea. Remain back, however, since they are exceptionally huge and their skin is very unpleasant. Despite the fact that they are monster sharks, huge well-evolved creatures don't have anything to fear from the zooplankton-cherishing lolling shark. Among sharks, only eating zooplankton is interesting. Just 2 different sharks share this characteristic, the whale shark and the megamouth shark. Each of the 3 have many little teeth to assist with sifting what comes into their mouths, and gills to push the water back out. Number 8, capybara. The capybara, or more prominent capybara, is a monster cavy rat local to South America. It is the biggest living rat and an individual from the sort Hydracaris. The main other surviving part is the lesser capybara, Hydracaris isthmius. Its direct relations incorporate guinea pigs and rock cavies, and it is all the more indirectly connected with the agouti, the chinchilla, and the nutria. The capybara possesses savannas and thick timberlands and lives close to waterways. It is a profoundly friendly animal types and can be tracked down in bunches as extensive as 100 people, yet for the most part lives in gatherings of 10 to 20 people. The capybara is pursued for its meat and stowaway, and furthermore for oil from its thick greasy skin. It isn't viewed as a compromised animal varieties. The capybara has a weighty, barrel-formed body and short head, with ruddy earthy colored fur on the upper piece of body becomes yellowish-brown under. Its perspiration organs can be tracked down in the outer layer of the furry bits of its skin, an uncommon characteristic among rodents. The creature needs down hair, and its watchman hair contrasts little from over hair. Capybaras are known to be gregarious. While they now and again live singularly, they are all the more generally tracked down in gatherings of around 10 to 20 people, with 2 to 4 grown-up guys, 4 to 7 grown-up females, and the rest of gatherings can comprise of upwards of 50 or 100 people during the dry season when the creatures assemble around accessible water sources. Guys lay out friendly bonds, strength, or general gathering agreement. They can make canine-like barks when compromised or when females are crowding youthful. Number 7, tarantula. Tarantulas are shaggy 8-legged animals that are around 4 crawls long. Individuals from the bug family, they are usually tracked down in the southwestern United States. Different assortments come from Mexico and Central or South America. Who would have zero desire to get back home in the wake of a difficult day to snuggle with their bug? Tracked down on each mainland with the exception of Antarctica and cherished in some homes around the world, tarantulas can be an essential pet of basic necessities when you move beyond your unmitigated speciesism. All you want's a little terrarium and a shallow water dish and you're all set. As a little something extra, tarantulas love to eat live crickets, so that is many extra, cordial little pets. Guys ordinarily just carry on with a couple of years, yet female tarantulas can satisfy 30 years if appropriately treated. Additionally, don't actually nestle them, they could get hurt. These insects can live for as long as 25 years and can be tamed into warm pets. Proprietors say they are by and large tame and do well when taken to school and gathering showings. For the most part, tarantulas answer every day dealing with. They creep uninhibitedly when put on an arm or shoulder, however they most certainly are not a pet that a proprietor can snuggle. Number 6. Kinkajou. Local to Central and South American rainforests, kinkajous, additionally ordinarily known as honey bears, are little tree-staying warm-blooded animals that have as of late become famous in the extraordinary pet exchange. These little creatures are without a doubt charming, and when brought up in imprisonment, they are known to be cordial and perky generally. It's normal to puzzle over whether such a charming little well-evolved creature would make a decent pet, particularly since they are consistently acquiring in fame in the pet exchange. Yet, do kinkajous make great pets? The response is a reverberating no. Kinkajous are wild creatures, and in any event, when they are brought up in imprisonment, they are known to be effortlessly alarmed and, surprisingly, forceful toward their proprietors. They are additionally incredibly challenging to house and have genuinely complex dietary necessities. Otherwise called the honey bear, kinkajous are local to Central and South America. In spite of their appearance, kinkajous are not connected with the ferret, despite the fact that they are cousins to the well-disposed neighborhood raccoon. Kinkajous normally live into their mid-20s and ordinarily tip the scales at around 8 pounds. Nighttime, tame, genuinely calm and generally unmalodorous, these little men can be forceful and defensive of their food. Kinkajous for the most part eat organic product, particularly figs, and love them some honey. Notwithstanding, many are hypersensitive to strawberries. An existence with a kinkajou likewise implies requiring a genuinely huge enclosure loaded with a lot of bouncing and climbing-based wellness choices. Number 5. Fennec fox. Once in a while called the desert fox, fennecs are known for being the smallest individual from the canine family and for having huge, large, enormous ears. Also, being cute obviously. Tipping the scales at under 4 pounds, fennecs typically have a white gut, a ruddy or cream-hued topcoat and little whiny howl. Occupied, eager diggers, and sunbathing professionals, the little foxes are additionally get-playing champs. Normally nighttime fennecs will match up with their proprietor's timetable and can make do with feline or canine food. Be that as it may, while by and large dog-like, they are not yet completely trained, meaning proprietors might be explorers in a strange land. Fennec foxes are sporadically kept as pets and act apiece like dynamic, lively little canines. While they seem to be charming cuddly canines, fennecs regularly detest being dealt with, not to mention snuggled, and may nibble whenever frightened or apprehensive. Number 4. Chinchilla. A pet as enjoyable to claim for all intents and purposes to say. Coming initially from South America, chinchillas are somewhat of a genuine mogwai in that they're for the most part nighttime and you shouldn't get them wet. Chinchillas can likewise be sincerely penniless, so while a full cluster may be senseless, having a couple of the little fluffballs to stay with one another probably won't be a poorly conceived notion. Inquisitive and tame chinchillas aren't generally so sharp about being dealt with. In any case, in the event that appropriately dealt with, a chinchilla should live something like 15 years and give a lot of adoration and cutesy request all through their life expectancy. More modest than a house feline, with huge, dull eyes, smooth adjusted ears, and rich, grayish fur, the chinchilla is maybe one of the most captivating rodents around. They are stunningly friendly, living in family gatherings, which can shape tremendous provinces, called crowds, of more than 100 people. Number 3. Serval. In the event that you're a genuine cat fancier, this is the kitty feline for you. particularly on the off chance that you live on a huge bequest, or on the other hand a zoo. Known for their cheetah-like great looks, servals are keen and friendly felines from sub-Saharan Africa. As trackers, servals have a 50-50 kill rate, meaning they don't precisely play well with youngsters or different pets. Moreover, servals may not be the best pet for condo inhabitants as they have various propensities bound to cost you your security store, to be specific, gobbling so rapidly they uphurl and expecting to stamp their region. Number 2, Chimpanzee. Reality, chimps in little child garments are delightful, however with their knowledge, which can incorporate utilizing devices, dressing themselves, utilizing gesture-based communication and eating with utensils, they can be in excess of a modest bunch to live with. A few times more grounded than people, chimps can be morose and, surprisingly, tremendously risky, which isn't really charming. All things considered, chimps are interesting, extensive, and dexterous animals. In any case, assuming that you need a pet that will do what you do, eat what you eat, is defenseless to coronary illness and diabetes, and seems to be a little elderly person, why not simply allow Granddad to move ready? Number 1, Wallaby. Our next potential pet seems as though a kangaroo, however mate, it ain't a kangaroo, in spite of the fact that they are connected. Coming from Australia, obviously, wallabies can be faithful and agreeable partners and will bond well with their human flatmates. They truly do have a few odd propensities, notwithstanding, like licking their paws to chill off and heaving. More modest than their copy cousins, wallabies can be kept as indoor pets, yet need a touch of room for exercise and brushing. Residing off sweet grass in the wild, the Jack or Jill in your home might partake in a few green vegetables, apples, or grapes, however shouldn't have anything excessively sweet. What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.